Alrighty, let me try this one more time. So, I just did a streaming and the sound wasn't working great. So with luck, this one will work out just fine. So, I'm doing a quick stream here to describe the process that I go through to do streaming. This is my after the test, this is my second attempt to actually do this. The first one, there was no sound on the recording, so I want to make sure that we're good to go on this one. So I was just putting on my camera, pushing the live button on Facebook, and that was very dissatisfying. Very simply because Facebook doesn't love me, so they recorded the video fine, and then I was able to download it and put it on YouTube, but it was very, very low quality video. And the thumbnail, as you could see, that they had for the video was horribly pixelated. And so I just decided, there has to be a better way. So I looked at what my friend Dave Sobel is doing over at the Business of Tech. And you can check him out at mspradio.com and get connected to all his stuff. He does some amazing videos, and so I just looked at what he was doing, and he's got some specific tools, Stream Deck, and something called OBS and Restream.io, and so I basically reverse engineered all of that. So if you want to see the way it's really supposed to be done, go check out Dave, DJ Dave on Facebook, or just search for Dave Sobel, or go to mspradio.com and sign up for his podcasts and all his other fun stuff. So it's all right there. But basically, the one thing that he has that I will never have is he is married to a videographer. So Sharon does some amazing transitions for him. I don't have those transitions. I just have some buttons that I can push, and I can push a button and go to full video. I can have the desktop scene with my video over on the right, or I can have the video big and my desktop over to the right. I even have one that is for, how do you follow me kind of stuff. So anyway, I'll show you how we do all this, and it's shockingly easy. So I've got this system. This is my screenshot of the OBS software and the buttons that I've put together. So let me show you how it works. So first of all, you have to set up your computer properly, microphone, camera, that kind of stuff. Then you use the OBS, the Open Broadcaster software, which you can download for free, and it allows you to put together these scenes and so forth. Restream.io then connects to that and puts it out from one stream to all of the various social media. And there's lots of stuff that you could do that I don't. Most of this was designed by and for gamers to stream out how they're playing their video games and so forth. But obviously, you can do it for broadcasting your stream. So, computer setup. This is a picture of my Stream Deck. And in yellow, I've sort of highlighted the buttons that I've got programmed there. So the stream button, when I push that, it begins the stream. And I put up that, screen at the beginning, this screen, which I just push the little button and it magically shows you that. But the stream goes up. I have the going live button just so that I can make sure it synchronizes with Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and so forth. And then the video gives me the full video with no screens around it. The desktop gives me the view that you're looking at now, and then the Windows video gives me the video big and the desktop tiny over on the side. And then I have some other buttons. I have one that just, shows my desktop with nothing else, and then one that has the follow me stuff. So the Stream Deck, the one that I got pictured here, is $122 on Amazon. It's made by Elgato, which is the cat. I have no explanation for that. And basically you can program it to do lots of things, and I didn't want to leave buttons blank, so I programmed it to open Facebook and PowerPoint and so forth. Now, these buttons are actually tiny little 3/4 inch, more or less, video screens. They're LED output, so whatever you program them to look like, you just upload a graphic and that's what it looks like. Microphone, I use the Blue Yeti. This is a photograph of my mic. It's about $110 on Amazon. Great microphone. It comes with a stand that I don't recommend because it makes a whole lot of noise, and you basically can't touch anything if you use the stand sitting on your desk, because it will all echo through the desk and through the microphone. So I recommend the shock mount and the boom. The shock mount that I bought is made by Rode rather than the one that was made by Yeti. The one made by Yeti is horrible, and the hinge doesn't work very well, and it basically sucks. The shock mount, I think, is about 120 bucks, but you know, it's the arm that allows you to move it everywhere. And so, but start with the microphone and get a good one. I also have a Logitech C930 camera. I love this camera. It's a little hard to tell from the picture, but it's got a little flap that goes over the top so you can close the camera if you choose to. Makes it nice for sticking in a piece of luggage to take on trips. I actually have a separate one that I take when I travel, and this is the one that I use and recommend. If you can't afford the good microphone, separate microphone, this camera comes with a very good microphone. It's actually got 2 microphones, so it'll do noise cancellation. And it's about $72 on Amazon. Next up is the OBS, the Open Broadcaster software. You get that at obsproject.com. It is free, and of course you can buy upgrades and do other fancy stuff with it, but you don't have to. And basically the way it works is you create scenes from sources. So a scene, let's say you've got a scene that says that it's going live splash, right? And then you add sources to that. So the one source would be an image, another source would be the audio input that I didn't have on during the last video. But you put together different scenes, and that way you can just, push one of these scenes and that's what's going to come up. The studio mode allows you to see what's live and what's next, and then you can sort of just transition to it. Took me a minute to figure out how to just automatically put the transition into the scene, but that's possible. So these are the graphics that I created to make all of this happen. So there's the graphic on the upper right is actually my desktop main picture, and the white area is blank. So this is a PNG with a clear background, and that way I can stick my video or my desktop right behind that, and because it's layered, it shows through whatever I choose to have show through there. And then same thing with the picture of the phone. I stick that over to the right, and then I put a video on top of it, or desktop on top of it. And those are just inputs from the scene. So, however you need to create graphics, you should figure out what you want to do and sort of storyboard it. If you're not good at graphics, find somebody who is, and Fiverr is a great place, and Upwork is another. Fiverr, basically, there's a lot of people who will do amazing things for $5. So you probably be out of pocket a little bit, but your graphics might actually be significantly better than what I've put together here. So if you're good at it, do it. If not, hire somebody else to do it. The Open Broadcaster software then connects into the Stream Deck. So you can see over here where it says OBS Studio. you drag the scene onto one of the buttons, and then you give it a title. So going live is what actually shows up on the going live button. The scene is called going live splash. So once you drag something from the OBS onto the button, it accesses that and gives you this drop down. So that's how you get from the OBS into the Stream Deck, so that you can just program this. And it will also do amazing other stuff. Again, connects up to a lot of video games and so forth. Also works great with various hotkeys. And then finally, you go to Restream.io and you can download Restream for free. Now, Restream can connect to many social media. The free version says it's coming from Restream.io. If you want to get rid of that branding, you have to pay $50 a month. And I gotta say, man, if that were $20 a month, I would do it. There's just something about, I don't know, that just getting rid of that branding is worth $600 a year. So I think they kind of priced themselves wrong, in my personal opinion, but then I'm not making money on this. What it does is basically you connect up your various social media to this, and then you create one real-time messaging protocol, RTMP, that goes out. Now, if you were just doing Facebook, you could get just your Facebook RTMP server and information and put that into something. But if you use Restream.io, it creates a separate channel, and then it connects into all of your social media and takes it from there. And if you don't understand all that, doesn't matter. It's super easy to do. This will take you 3 minutes to put together. So just follow the instructions, and it's pretty darn obvious. So that's it, except you got to create your content at some point, obviously. But you get a good computer setup. You use the OBS software to create the scenes, and then you use Restream to pump it out to your social media. And that is literally that. So now I say, hey, Facebook, how do you like me now? I highly encourage you, if you like this kind of stuff, connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all that happy stuff. You can follow me on Facebook, and then make sure that you do the little drop down to see first, and then you'll get notifications for when I go streaming live. Somebody emailed me as soon as I went live on Facebook and said, I hate Facebook and I want to only do YouTube, so you should stream on YouTube. So hence, this allows me to do both of those at the same time. It also has much higher quality MP4, so the YouTube video is going to be much better than if I recorded on Facebook, downloaded the 480 video, and then uploaded it to YouTube. So that's the way we are with that. Please follow me on Facebook and so forth and so on. Also, I have a newsletter over at smallbizthoughts.com. That goes out every Monday to about 10,000 of my closest friends, and you can be one of them. Just go to smallbizthoughts.com and sign up for that. That's what I had for today. Please give it a like and a thumbs up and all that happy stuff. Share with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them on Facebook or YouTube or wherever. And I really, really appreciate your support. And I hope that you found this useful. Thanks all.